Hello and welcome to another Bionicle video. Just a quick one for today while I finish up with some other projects, but hopefully you don't mind me sharing this in the meantime. So, the Bionicle theme has given us some very strange merchandise over the course of its considerable lifespan, from sneakers, to gym bags, to fridge magnets, and even big foam weapons to whack each other with. But nothing has caught my attention quite as much as this thing. No, your eyes do not deceive you, it's a Bionicle Alarm Clock. For LEGO was not satisfied with fans simply playing with Bionicle toys, they wanted to dominate every aspect of our lives with the franchise. They wanted us to eat breakfast with Bionicle, brush our teeth with Bionicle, spend our day with Bionicle, and then when the day was over they even wanted us to sleep with... no, scratch that last one. But at the very least, they wanted us to wake up the next morning with Bionicle and do it all over again. So this particular clock was kind of an impulse buy for me, although it's something that's always been lurking at the back of my mind as something I wanted to own. It also comes in Nuva and Hordica flavours, along with a bunch for other, less popular LEGO themes, but the classic Tuamata version was the one I really wanted. And when this one popped up for sale, time felt right, pardon the pun, so here we go. The unit itself is a bit smaller than I expected, but it does all the things you'd expect of an alarm clock. There are two gears on the back, one to adjust the time, and one to set the alarm. There's a snooze button on the front that also acts as a night light, and a button on the top that you can whack to turn the alarm off, which you'll definitely be using because the alarm gets more, and more, and more aggressive the longer it goes on. The face of the clock has the Bionicle logo, the 3 virtues symbol, and images to denote 3, 6, 9 and 12 o'clock in the Bionicle language. The screen rotates too, but as far as I can tell this is purely cosmetic unless mine is just faulty. Basic functionality aside, the top of the clock has 4 rows of studs, and this is where the Bionicle theming really comes into play. Other versions of the clock come with minifigures or accessories to plug on, but because this is Bionicle, we get masks! Well, we also get a couple of tower heads, along with yellow and blue eyes, plus a few other bits for holding it all together. But it's the masks that are the main draw here. The first one is just Gally's regular cow, which is a little bit underwhelming, but the second mask is a Ruru, which can be either light grey, which is nice, or red, which is very nice. The only other way to find this particular mask is in the European mask pack, since it's one of the highly sought after misprints. The back of the box also shows a red Miru in place of the Ruru, but as far as I can tell it was never released with this particular mask included. Then, for the finishing touch, we get Vakama's fire staff stuck on top of the alarm button. I'm not sure why the designers went with this particular option, since the sharp tip isn't really something you want to be whacking your hand down on first thing in the morning. But hey, it'll definitely make sure you're awake, so bonus points there. And that's it. In summary, we get a clock, 2 masks, and Vakama's staff. In truth, it kind of feels like LEGO was cheaping out on Bionicle fans here, especially considering the original retail price of $25, but it's still pretty charming in its own way. And hey, it might have only come with 2 masks originally, but there's nothing stopping us from adding more, right? So that's it. I'm still not quite sure what I'm going to be doing with this, but it feels like a fun item to act as a centre point for some kind of display. Anyway, thanks for watching, and let me know down in the comments if you have any weird Bionicle merch in your own collection. But until next time, ta-ta!